Hi guys, it's February 18, 2021, and you're watching me, Nikki, also known as Faces Trader, here on the Awesome10X Global Market Update. Let's begin. All right, so in the US markets, you are seeing actually a strong rotational move. We are seeing strength, of course, with crypto exposed names, but how high can they go? So you're seeing actually some charts. I'm going to show you a few charts. Let's take a look at the market. So you've got actually all of your crypto related names actually rising, but take note that there are resistances here. So take note that EBON, or aka EBANG, was discussed as actually a crypto exchange and a miner that will basically experience a benefit from these crypto related movements. And so from 5, it's now trading at 11, 12. I do think that this $12 is a resistance. So you might actually want to trim tonight. So this is actually an area of resistance. So the people who actually bought at 7 got that 12 move, 7 to 12, or even those who got in at 5 here. So perhaps 5 to 7 was their initial target, but there was a gravy move, so 5 to 12. So very strong move on your crypto names, which you can actually so far profit take. So all of that, of course, has been dependent on your BTC. Yes, your BTC continues to strongly run up. So we made the buy call here about 32 just recently. Of course, there's so many arrows here. You wait for that entry points. And so far, just wanted to say that extension can go further. We've got 52 trading. Perhaps it's possible for it to actually go 60,000. So that would be your extensionary move. 50,000 to 54,000 to 60,000 will be a strong run up for your BTC, which will actually make all of your related crypto exposures actually go further higher. So take a look at what happened for your crypto related exposures. Your EBON went up, your CAN is actually stronger. You're about $4, is now trading at $20, or a 5x move in just a month. So that is this is January 29, and this is actually February 17. We do think that these moves, like 5x moves, can actually be sustained. However, it can also get a profit taking. So just for fast moves, no, these are actually some trimming areas. So for those who have CAN, EBON and CAN, you might actually want to take some profits off. So of course, people are asking, of course, Argo blockchain. Yeah, Argo blockchain went up very strongly. Some people might actually have sold here at 145. Take note that is like EBON at 7 that went up. So from 7 to 12. So this one went from 140 to 280. Just wanted to share that, of course, they can go higher, but you want to actually be profit taking on the way up. So this is 9. It's now 280, or at times 30 move, 30x move in about January, February, or about 2 months. It could actually take some profits off. Sure, maybe it can even go 360, but you want to actually be trimming on the way up rather than sleeping on it. Okay. Yes, you make money while you're sleeping, but you actually want to trim. Trim doesn't mean to sell all, just a trim. It also doesn't mean that you chase. Those who didn't buy it yet should actually learn to actually restrain themselves because you're late. Take note that Hobby Tech rose already from about $6, $8 here to as high as 28, or almost 3x move. So these are really fast money moves. You want to actually be trimming a 3x move, or a 5x move, or a 10x move in a month, or 30x move in 2 months is actually worth taking some profits from. So you're seeing actually the market is rotating heavily, very strong movements, very fast movements. And so you want to actually be taking advantage and be on the selling prowl. Okay, this is not the chart, by the way. This assumes that you have it because EBON and CAN was discussed as crypto exposures. Argo blockchain has been being discussed inside Inner Circle for some crypto-related themes for stock plays. So Northern Data, we try to follow even at 110. So far, 140 didn't double. So not all names doubling, but still the same sector move. Of course, OSTK, we mentioned OSTK. OSTK about $54, $53 here, now trading at $100. Could go 120, but looks like this is really more like a take profits on the way up. What else? EasyRop is, of course, the token of Overstock, rallied from about $2.50, now trading at $7. Could go $8, but these are all profit-taking areas. So you should be actually aware that the 4x move in about 6 months, or sorry, not even 6 months, these are talking about 2 months or less, are actually opportunities to also be trimming. So let me just show to you how big of the movements on crypto exposures are. Yes, Bit Digital. We're talking about, let's just talk about December. It doesn't have to be even here. Your December moves, you have $5 to $30. So you want to actually be taking profits on these names, double top perhaps on Bit Digital. CryptoStar, you remember, told you about them. CryptoStar is in Canada. CryptoStar was 80% up last night. So after hitting here, we're saying about 6 cents and about 9 cents, now trading at 22. Can go to 25 cents, yes, but just just be aware of these resistances. So very strong movement last night is actually a prompt for me to actually be profit taking on extensions. People are asking, yes, Mara, these are extended names. Rallied even further from 40, it's now trading at 48. You want to actually be taking advantage of these movements to actually be selling. So even let's say just January 11 to 48, these are times 4 moves. You want to actually be profit taking. Congrats to those who have crypto exposures. Stocks with crypto exposures have been doing 300%, 400% well, even way better, of course, than GBTC. So most people are only aware with the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, 32 to 54. So this is really just a copycat of your Bitcoin, right? But I think like Bitcoin can actually just rally to 60,000. So, or even if it goes higher, it will actually get some sort of extensionary moves. Take note that we are talking about technicals. It could be actually a different format that you are thinking about. But I'm thinking like just technicals has some resistances about 60,000. Doesn't mean that it will plunge, but just be aware that it's a trim on the way up. Okay, so let's take a look at some names. I'm taking a look at SPACs. Where will you, after you're trimming on your crypto exposures, where do you actually want to position yourselves into? Some SPACs are actually quite interesting for me. Arya Sciences acquisition is one SPAC. It's not Nautilus Biotechnology, long read sequencing. So you are aware that PACB and all of these biotechs have been doing well. PACB is now trading at $44. Very strong moves. These are $4 here, $50. That is a times 13 move. 30 next move. Those who even entered, even like I was a bit late already, here about 35, still managed to still make some money, right? So let's say you got in about 32, still at 44.50. Yeah, so I was a bit late. Some of us were early. Some of us were as early as 8. And then some people joined in about $20. So I was just more on January, February, entering into genomic related names. So PACB, yeah, I entered here $35 and with an entry point at $30, although I didn't get to get in anymore at $30. Still strong, still uptrend, but I think that there is a possibility that these movements might actually have run its course strongly. Doesn't mean that it will fall. Just like Bitcoin won't necessarily fall, all these crypto exposure will not necessarily fall. But these quick moves of about 10x moves in just less than 5 months can actually make some people take profits. So when you're actually thinking which companies to take profits from, I'm thinking that some of these 10x moves might actually prompt me to take profits. Especially I'm not 10x here because I'm late, right? 35 to 50. But I'm pretty sure that the people at $4 here selling at $50 would want to take some profits off. Now, Bingo. Of course, Bingo was a company long read sequencing, right? Genomics, Bionanogenomics has rallied from as low as 50 cents. So you could see that this is a very strong movement. 55 cents to $16. Yes, you heard me right. That's a 30x move. 30x move since December. So generally speaking, if you're not hitting 100% moves, you're doing it wrongly. I'm talking about 100 moves in less than a month. Yes. So definitely some awesome 10x movers are making 200, 300% for their portfolios because they've got these super duper strong wins, right? It's doing 20x, 30x in like 2 months or so. So those who have BNGO, congratulations. Now, I don't think that will really fall, but I won't mind if you want to actually take some profits off. 15, 16 might be an actual entry, actual selling area. I'm also taking a look at additive manufacturing. Maybe it's all already a sell area, no? So some people might want to enter at 14 and 12, but do your formats. You've got a resistance here at about 18 to 20. So just be aware that entering these printing related names might actually be more of a limited upside. So I think it's like the last 50% or the last 20%. So all the crypto exposure names, you want to be more on the mindset or more on the cautious mindset that any extension moves for Bitcoin to hit $60,000 might actually prompt your crypto exposure names to actually go 40% higher. But you want to actually be posting 40, 50% higher on the sell-off. Sorry, not on the sell-off, on the run-up. On the melt up. What I'm talking is the melt up move. Want to actually be putting those sell orders, the melt ups on the way up. Meaning if Nano Dimension went up to $20 or $16, $17, you want to actually be positioning there. I was thinking about Cope and the wearables. Yes, we've done a 10x move here already, but this is consolidating. What I was telling people was that, all right, let's try to see if this goes $20. We don't want to sell early because at the end of the day, we're early like $1. So if one can go 20, that's even way better. So given that there is a strong movement on all these are already uptrend and very strong movements. We got in very early due to due diligence and research. Now, I think that right now you just need to, how to say this? Just ride the gravy all the way to the moon, ride the gravy all the way to Mars. That's how you want to make your money. So you're not necessarily buying, but you're actually just really holding on to as high as it can go. You want to trail it, but let's see whether it goes 15, 16 to 20. That's what I want you to be doing. So some people have Argo blockchain. They have Argo blockchain as in RBKF. Some of them like RBKF. So it was the same move, meaning if this one goes to $6 to $7, $8, you want to actually be profit taking rather than just sleeping and sleeping. I know that you're making money while you're sleeping, but you want to actually not sleep when you're hitting 500%. Very few companies can actually do a 30x move in about 2 months. So you don't want to be just sleeping out there. You want to be actually taking some profits on the way up. It's very rare that I'll tell you not to be sleeping, but the movements right now, you want to actually be locking a little, just block a little, because very strong movements. And the movements have been very strong, ferocious, such that some SPACs, I think, are worth your attention. After taking profits on a 10x move on some of your names, whether it be crypto exposures, whether it be those bio-nanogenomic plays, take a look at some bio-nanogenomic related play. Arya Sciences sounds to me similar. It's a bit similar to Pac Bio and Bingo, Bio-Nanogenomics, such that I think Arya, here about 17, might actually be a cheaper play rather than chasing an extensionary move on your Bingo. Now, I could be wrong, guys, but from a layman's perspective, just from a technical perspective, some Bio-Nanogenomics are already extended. However, some are not that extended. So you might actually want to take into this perspective. TransMedics Group is actually also an interesting company. Take note, $20 now trading at $30. We're talking about a 100% move, very strong. TransMedics is ticker symbol TMDX. TransMedics Group, we're gonna actually see that so far we are seeing a very strong money flow into your healthcare related names. And TransMedics Group, let's take a look at their presentation. I have it here. Wait up, let's go to the summary. TransMedics Group. I have it here, so let me just copy. Wait up. I have some of the presentations. All right. So it's an organ care system. Let's read TransMedics Group, 21 pages, redefining what is possible in organ transplantation. So TransMedics, what do? We're transforming solid organ transplants, increasing the number of organ transplants, and we're improving clinical outcomes. Organ transplant therapy benefits. All right, the current management challenges is that we need to improve the existing donor organs for transplants, and how to improve this post-transplant clinical outcomes. Benefits of transplantation, of course, mortality is lessened. Mortality is increased, meaning you're not going to be fatal. You're going to live. Longer life expectancy, better quality of life. End-stage organ failure will be treated. Revenue growth, cost-effective for end-stage organ failures. So right now, there are cold storage limits with utilization, so shown to negatively impact post-transplant outcomes. There's a lot of 30 to 35% post-transplant complications or infections. So what does TransMedics do? They overcome that cold storage limitation, significant reduction in ischemia, enable organ optimization outside of the human body, and allowing for organ viability assessment. There's a significant increase in organ utilization, 10 to 14% post-transplant complications. So it's a significant improvement over the clinical outcomes. TransMedics, all right, this lung perfusion set, lung solution. They've got a heart perfusion set, heart solution. Liver perfusion set, it's a liver solution. All of these are available with organ transplant company TransMedics. The significant impact will be 87% utilized for transplants, an increase, and these are the benefits. Impact on post-transaction clinical outcomes, 87% utilization of lungs currently unused from DBD and DCD donors, good outcomes. 50% reduction of severe post-transplant complications. So these are the benefits of actually investing in TransMedics Group. Donor retrieval market dynamic, national mandates, etc. Established market presence, all in these centers, commercial centers. Okay. There's actually one other company that I want you to, actually there's 4 other companies that I want you to know about. What are the catalysts? All right. So basically, it's really a transplant play. If you take a look at the strategies, near term, midterm, long term. Okay. TransMedics is distancing from their competition. They've got patents, versatile, national service program, global presence. Okay, they want to transform the standard of care, and they want to redefine what is possible in organ transplantation. Okay, actually, what's more impressive to me is actually bioprinting. This is organ transplantation. This is actually printing your hearts, printing your lungs, printing your arteries, or in this case, human acellular vessels. If you've heard about Ehang, it's called Humacyte. Alpha Healthcare Acquisition Corporation. So this is a company we got in last night. Got in at about $11, $12, $11.50 to $12, all the way to $13. Looks like this is actually an interesting bioengineering related name. The company is Laura Nicholson. You want to actually put this in your buy list if you don't have it yet. There's a lot. Let's take a look at the companies that are also with this designation, FDA approved. It's RMAT, RMAT designation. What does RMAT designation do? This is sponsors of cell and stem cell and gene therapies are eligible to obtain an RMAT designation from the US FDA if their product is intended to treat the serious or life-threatening diseases and if it can cure unmet needs. So who are the companies that have already the RMAT designation? Take note, you've got Capricorn Therapeutics, you've got J-Site, Bluebird Bio, Humacyte, Juno, Envisant, Malincroft, Altherseas. So Humacyte is actually Ehang. Take a look at Capricorn and Capricorn Therapeutics. These are all the companies with more designations. So when you're taking a look at companies that have passed 3D bioprinting, you've got these companies. Let's try to see more clearly. 3D bioprinting is a big market in my view. So accelerations have been happening in this stage. And there are many companies handling that. You've got these companies, take note, new RMAT designations for chloride dema treatment, Nightstar Therapeutics, Voyager Therapeutics, Caladrius Biosciences, Cell Therapy. These are 2018. For those who don't know what an RMAT designation is, it is the highest way to intend second FDA approval. So it's a breakthrough therapy designation, including the increased meeting opportunities with FDA, discussing potential surrogate or intermediate endpoints. So I personally would want to invest only in how to say this, RMAT designated companies. So receiving RMAT is like a badge for me. So let's see. Gene therapies, you could see that most people discuss, of course, you've probably heard about Art Genomics investing a lot in Editas, Intellia, CRISPR Therapeutics. Those are your gene therapies. Of course, you've got CAR-T. CAR-T is cancer cell therapy. You've got spear T cells. You've got cancer immunotherapy names right now. These are what people know about. Gilead, that's heard a lot already, Amgen, right? But let's take a look at the bioprinting. What I want is the bioprinting. You've got Humacyte right now. These are what is here in the company. I want to actually study this one, Capricorn Therapeutics, Exosome Therapeutics. Capricorn, let's take a look at Capricorn. Capricorn. KPR. What does Capricorn do? Capricorn so far has been rallying from about $3.50 since January, already up 100% so far. The question is this going to go $30? Is this an uptrend that we have to be buying into, right? So what does Capricorn do? Trading right now at $7.38. Good entry point here at $7.38 all the way to $6 or even at $5. Can it go $10? And more importantly, can it break that 5-year resistances, right? So you're seeing from a company standpoint, are we seeing the fruits of a potential $30 or a 10x name, right? Can $3 go to $40 and buying at 7, you still make about what? 7x move. Let's study Capricorn Therapeutics right now. Capricorn Therapeutics. I was studying these because I was taking a look at Ehang, aka Humacyte. Let's go to the website of Capricorn Therapeutics. It's a clinical stage biotech company discovering, developing, commercializing first-in-class cell exosome-based therapeutics, treatment, and prevention of diseases. Okay, website. Capricorn is the leading edge of developing cellular and exosome therapies. Capricorn, okay, news, announcing the development of serology tests to confirm activity of SARS-CoV-2 vaccines, announcing publication for enhanced potency of cardiosphere derived exosomes, collaborating announcing recommendation for continuous phase 2 INSPIRE trial for severe COVID-19 patients. I think like right now, the world is actually paying up for any company that can cure, not just for Moderna, not just for BioNTech, not just actually you don't make a lot of money in Pfizer. Distribution is not the solution. You need to find and make money on the actual company that discovered the biologic the breakthrough. So purchasing distribution companies is not really the best way to 10x your money. So here, February 1, 2021, let's read this. The technology has been licensed from Johns Hopkins University. By the way, for those who are wondering, why did wearables go up very strongly? Take note that Copen actually had, we mentioned already about, I guess it was a week ago when we mentioned it, when it's trading at $6-7. Copen actually said that they were working with some hospital professionals for a specific custom-made design for hospitals to actually treat some patients through their wearables. So that's an amazing technology that Copen is actually doing, an application of the wearable technology or the micro display LEDs, micro LED display. All right, so let's read first this technology. Patient data is demonstrating the validity of novel imaging-based approach, furthering Capricorn's platform advancement. So they're a discovery company, development, commercializing first-in-class cell and exosomes. It has received the non-exclusive license to the IP from Johns Hopkins. They said that this platform is going to be amenable to a vast array of serology applications. Patient antibodies were done to multiple SARS-CoV-2 proteins, including the spike, nucleocapsid, membrane, based on the RXIV preprint server. This study is a new approach to serology testing, harnessing the unique ability of human cells to prevent viral proteins in their native context, native conformation. The dedication to develop these exosome-based RNA delivery platform is enhanced by the invention from a decades-old technology. Because right now we still have our technology right now is still heavily reliant on false signals, and now we've got these platforms for new cutting-edge approach to companion diagnostics. I do see that the money right now is flowing a lot into AI-derived drugs. So use an AI to actually get a solution to the rare diseases. One such company, if you've heard, is VOR. We took a position here at about $42, $44. I actually put an arrow here at 35 and 30, wanting to buy more, but so far it has risen more than gone down. So right now, I think that there is a surge in companies that are worth investing in the biopharma region, cancers, diagnostics related companies, stem cell related approaches, bioprinting. I think that's where Awesome10X is. So these are checking the paradigm of cancer thinking, VOR. This is a company that we already have discussed inside our Awesome10X Inner Circle. You might actually want to check this and put this in your watch lists. Capricorn, put that in your watch list. Think it's worth a study. Detection of antibodies, Of course, I wanted to also share to you guys a company that we are also in love with. You heard that Plymouth Rock is actually something that I love. Especially I discussed about this drone company that was doing reforestation for Somalia. So we mentioned to buy at about 40 cents all the way to 60 cents. So far, we're up about 3x, trading already at $1.40. Looks to be a winner, so I'm just gonna hold on to this. Given the strong surge on your drones, just wanted to share about the drama last day. Yesterday, you've got the dramatic thing happening with Ehang. Now, I really thought that Ehang would give me an entry at 28, but it never did. Pre-market, it gave an entry at 42 for Ehang. I got some at 42, and I sold some at about 70. But when I realized that Ehang had a rebuttal to the short report, I realized that 75 is too early to sell. 70 to 75 is too early to sell. And so I bought more. So 42, 55, 70, how high can this go? First resistance of Ehang might actually be 97 to 109. But let's tell you what exactly happened, the Ehang rebuttal. So Ehang responds to this deceptive Wolfpack research report. This was actually how Ehang, the CEO, actually tried to answer all of the short attacks, why the short seller is wrong. Let me read to you what it is. So he said, Mr. Hua Chi-mu, who said that he founded Ehang to make urban air mobility a reality for ordinary people. We're talking about urban reality, urban air. These are EV takeoff landing. I do believe in this dream. And so a lot of the awesome 10X Inner Circle, so far, we've discussed more than 20 companies that are actually the winners in this eVTOL round. You are hearing Ehang, yes, but if you're in the inner circle, let me just remind you that if you're making so much money in the free side, you'll make so much more money in the inner circle side. So why don't you join? It's about, just search, and it's about 2,000 peso a month, 10,000 pesos 6 months. Our offering of one year is already over. The promotion of 15,800 is over, but you can actually check out. I think we'll publish an annual rate of 18,888 for those who actually want to join us annually. Anyway, let's take a look at this short seller report and why they're wrong. The market actually feels that there's a jump for human. There's no need for human pilots. You'll see UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, eVTOLs. So this is going to be efficient. You're going to see air mobility to the mass population. So we're talking about companies as big of a range like as Boeing, Uber, Airbus. Toyota has a partnership stake with Joby Aviation, for instance. So as early as 2017, Mr. Hu said that we already led the global aerial technology industry in completing development testing of the full redundancy system. We've proprietary completed the development of core technologies, including, among others, the high-performance propulsion system, two-way communication, detectable, senseless, la la la. So you can actually, guys, read all of these technologies that Ehang is saying, experiences about it, why the short seller is wrong. You can read all the accusations. It's all here in the. You can just search, right? Ehang to me is actually wrongfully sold down. And while I wanted for the market to actually crater it down so that I could enter 28.14, sadly it never fell down that low. So I had to buy already at 42.55, even as high as $70. Take note that this might actually have resistance here. You've got some selling pressure here about 97 to 109. So what I'm seeing in the market right now is a rotationary move. There's a rotation move. There's a lot of companies that you can buy, some IPOs, some SPACs that are in the eVTOL region and also in the biogenomic related region. So put a watch list. This also perhaps an entry point. Try to study Ajax Therapeutics. Ajax Therapeutics went from about, just take a look at January. It was trading 150 all the way to $3. So 1x move, but this could actually go 5x or 10x. So you want to actually enter near $2 if you can on Ajax Therapeutics. Now, just a quick run. What does Ajax Therapeutics do? A lot of stem cell related companies, a lot of biotech companies related to human longevity. So this is initially a subsidiary of Biotime with British billionaire investor Jim Mellon backing it up. Ajax Therapeutics. Age, the ticker symbol is Age. Let's take a look at the website. What does Ajax Therapeutics do? It says that I want to expand human health span. People you've heard about them say that you can actually live as long as 90 years old, 100 years old. Can we really do this? So Ajax Therapeutics is focused on developing, commercializing novel therapeutics targeting human aging. We are building upon our proprietary strategy for pure stem and induced tissue regeneration. So I believe in the companies that are doing this, like Humacyte. They can actually do some human cellular vessels, that's HAVs. So you're seeing TransMedics do organ transplant. We're talking about regenerative medicine. And some of the largest unsolved problems in aging might actually be solved by these types of companies. Ajax Therapeutics says that they're using cell-derived young cells. So it's a little bit on the stem cell technology. You want to actually study cellular immortality, regenerative capacity to reverse age-related changes in the body. So the founder is Dr. Michael West. The newly issued patent related to iPS cells, click here to watch. Let's watch this. I think that I personally don't claim to know a lot, so I'm actually just trying to learn as we go along. But what I've learned, what I've detected is that there's so much solutions that you might actually be feeling underinvested. So while people would say that the market is frothy, extensions, overextensions, or on some crypto names, it's not that. an extension does not mean that it's gonna crash, by the way. It just means that you've missed it. Like they made 10x, you did not make 10x. That's what it means. If they had a cost of $5,000 in crypto, it goes to 60,000. They made 12x. You didn't because you didn't buy early on. That's the only difference. It doesn't mean that you chasing is wrong, but why would you chase a 20% move when you can actually make 10x moves in some eVTOLs, in some drones, in some therapeutic names, biostem cells? That's what I'm seeing. There's a lot of SPACs right now that are actually offering some unimaginable 10x opportunities, perhaps 100x opportunities. You want to actually watch these companies. So try to go to their stem cell presentations. Quickly, stem cell presentation. Let's read this. Just January 23, 2020. So this last year. I think that 2021, some of the people are actually trying to check out these presentations and learn more about whether it's real, whether we can actually prolong our life. So I think like if you notice, CRISPR technology, genetic editing has been 7, 8 years. I think I read about it 8 years ago, 9 years ago, 2012. 2015, it got more popular, CRISPR editing technology. 2019, 2020 last year, we announced the Nobel Prize for chemistry for these two founders of CRISPR, Jennifer Doudna and Emmanuel Charpentier. So my theory is that by 2021 or 2022, we're gonna award a Nobel Prize for what these stem cell research and bioprinting is doing and in prolonging our lives. So we're gonna do printed kidneys, printed hearts, bioengineering, bioskin. So I believe in that powerful revolution. All right, guys. Fast moves. Let's take a look. Hello, what can you say about SWN and ADMP? Thank you. ADMP, I heard about it, but I haven't studied it. This is Adampa, right? Adampa Pharmaceutics, is it? ADMP. Good chart, eh? Adamis Pharmaceuticals. I saw the chart was doing well. Adamis Pharmaceuticals. Still haven't studied this. Let me put it on my watch list. There's so many companies that I need to study. ADMP. Sorry, I haven't studied this. It's what was the next question? ADMP and SWN. Still don't know what this is. Sorry, Southwestern Energy. But energy names I'm not quite familiar really. So I might actually study more on your ADMP. You're not the first. I don't think you're not the first person who have told me about pharmaceutical. So you're I think the second or third person already asking me to study ADMP. All right. I'm new to investing. I hold some HAL shares since 4 years ago on my break even. Should I sell or hold on to it now? Halliburton. I'm not quite sure about a lot of energy names. So is this an energy? Oh, Hindustan Aeronaut. Oh, or maybe you're talking about Halliburton, no? Is this an energy related name? I think like you just sell it. I'm not sure if this is a 10x name. So looks like it's not. Just sell that and then position to other SPACs or healthcare related names. Thoughts on Oniok? No idea what it is yet again. Sorry. Let me just put it in my watch list. Oniok is OKE. OKE, very strong movement. Wow. Sorry. No. That's Bitcoin. Oniok is OKE. Not sure. $60 resistance, $50 resistance. Doesn't look like a company I'd study. Sorry. SOS. You're late. SOS. I think like SOS 2 to 14, right? Already rose. Actually, SOS was given to me by I had an attention given to me on SOS at $2.50. Somebody asked about it, and then I said, "Yeah, you're in an uptrend here." I think SOS is crypto blockchain on security system. So I think like they're already right, but 2 to 7 to 14, right? So like recently, I think it can go 20, but I don't want to chase the last 100% move if I'm wrong. Like I think the people who got in at 2, they deserve that 10x move, but perhaps not for me. So I think like I'm late on that. I think just in case. Is Alice a secular trend? Batteries, yes, I think yes. Nikki makes big green candles. Listen close. Yep, thank you. CGIX is still sleeping. Don't worry. Cancer genetics might actually give a good move. Just wait it out. Nano dimension and sleep at night. Nano dimension, I'm okay, but I think like. So here's the thing, like for 3D printing related names, bioprinting, there's nothing wrong if you hold it. could go 12, could go 10. You have an opportunity to buy into. But just understand that people who have nano dimension, they started at $2 below or $3 below. So if it goes 20 to 30, they make the 10x. You at 10, you just make 2x or 3x or 1x. So that's something that you have to admit to yourself. You're late. Well, how about SLD, like silver? Actually, I never studied silver. I really know nothing about this name. I just know that Wall Street Bets likes it, but I know nothing about silver. NVSA is already listed. Can you now trade it? Yeah, I do like NVSA. So that's an EVTOL that I like. New Vista, right? New Vista acquisitions. Want to buy it here. 260, 1060 right now. Want to enter it before it goes to $25 or $30. Yep. So we have interesting companies. I hope you learned something today. Do watch a lot of these sectors. If you want a 10x move, I think the 10x would be study bioprinting, but study more SPACs in the healthcare region. You can give me some crypto-related exposure, but make sure that it's not the names that I already said. Because I think the names that I already said had run up. Unless you're going to make a pullback, then it's okay. But chart-wise, I think like the big money, it could still extend. But I think it's other people making big money. If you make 10, 20%, I don't think that's big money. That's why I'd rather position to the next 10x moves. That's it. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.